In the translation test, we have the engine on roller-bearing wheels set on level rails. Watch as the carriage does its heartbeat rhythm between its long and short time signal path. We run the engine in both directions to show that the rails are level. Next will be the water boat test. The pendulum test is the gold standard for testing inertial type drives. There is a general expectation that a drive under the pendulum test needs to hover to one side of zenith to be a viable source of propulsion. This is not true, as our accelerometer and load cell tests prove out. With our present technology, any impulse drive that has respectable force will be a low frequency device and settle back between each pulse on the pendulum because of gravity. Here, we have the engine hanging from pendulum lines where it can swing freely. We have found that a level machine hanging from a pendulum cannot move quite so freely because it has to lift itself up slightly to displace its position. We are testing for unidirectional force, not multidimensional force. For example, when we kick up our feet to gain altitude on the playground swing, we are following the natural arc of the swing. The same applies here. This is why we have a 10-degree upward tilt of the engine. I will start the engine now. The direction of force is to the right. For those of you who do not agree with me on the tilt issue, we will run the engine level. One can see that E13 wants to go places. Note the machine wants to leap forward with each pulse. We have seen on the load cell chart, this force is quite substantial.